Good evening, volleyball fans, and welcome to beautiful downtown Stockdale, Texas. Tonight we're here for the regional semifinal game between the Top-Carmine Cubbetts, that's a mouthful, and your D'Hennis Cowgirls. Here with BJ Rodriguez. Good evening, BJ.
Good evening, Dale, and welcome once again here. We're here live for the 2020 UIL Region 4 Class A Regional Semifinal Playoff. We're going to take some, please excuse the screen, as we're just trying to bring it to y'all live. We've modified it so it could work in here in this old gym, this old building. It's not cooperating with the service, so we're going to do our best to bring it to you.
Yeah, unfortunately, back then they didn't think about Wi-Fi and all that fancy technical stuff when they were building gyms. So please bear with us. We might have a few technical difficulties, but we'll bring it to you as best we can. And we thank you for being out there. We sure appreciate everybody tuning in and listening and supporting these girls. They've done a wonderful job all year. They've right now looks like the overall record for the Cowgirls 23-4. District record 11-0, which is great. And last week. Yeah, it was last week, Friday. I'm getting my days all mixed up in here. But anyway, Friday, down in George West, they took care of Bruni in 3 games. I think it was 13, 14, and 20.
Correct.
If I was correct there. But had a little trouble there in the third game. Looked like Bruni kind of woke up and found a few things, but Cowgirls buttoned down and pulled it out. So 3 games and going home. Once again, we meet Top-Carmine, a very familiar foe.
I went through the old records, Dale. Went back to 2012. Round Top has defeated D'Hennis 4 times, and D'Hennis has won 1 time. And that was the epic comeback when they were down 2-0, and they came back to win 3 straight sets. That was awesome. That was a memorable game that I'll never forget.
Yes, sir. That definitely was a memorable game. My daughter was a senior that year, and that was one for the record book. You're right.
It sure was.
Had several just wonderful players, and a couple of the players tonight for the Cowgirls were on that team, so they're very familiar with Round Top. They know how successful their program has been over the years. So it's going to be one heck of a battle. Cowgirls are going to have to really step it up and be locked in just from the first go.
Right.
So, but we're looking forward to an exciting game here. It darn sure will be that. And I've kind of been watching the warm-ups, and both teams look like they're just jumping out of the gym ready to go. So
they're ready to go.
So it won't be too much longer here, and Cowgirls are finishing their on-court warm-ups. And so after that, I'm sure we'll have the introductions and the national anthem.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go over the roster for the
Yes,
Cowgirls.
Sir.
Head coach Courtney Rodriguez, assistant coach Gina Wolves, superintendent for D'Hennis Gary Patterson, principal Kurt Schumacher, and athletic director Todd Kraft. Number 2, sophomore Mabry Herman. Number 3, sophomore Jolie Frosch. Number 4, senior Natalie McFadden. Sophomore number 5, Kayla Ruiz. Senior number 6, Katie Self. Freshman number 8, Peyton Burrow. Freshman number 9, Shaylee Ruiz. Junior number 10, Addison Harkins. Junior number 11, Brentley Portnier. Senior number 12, Victoria Carter. Junior number 14, Tony Burrow. And freshman number 15, Madison Rodriguez. Managed by Rich Redden and Kayla Looper. That is your D'Hennis Cowgirls.
Yes,
out
sir.
Of District 30A.
And certainly, last but certainly not least, Courtney Rodriguez, the head coach, and Gina Wolves, the assistant coach. They've done a wonderful job with the girls this year. Can't say enough about them. You know, the COVID situation that we've been in since March. It's kind of limited my access to some of these games, but thank you to BJ and Facebook Live. We've been able to follow at home watch the games when we could, and tell you it's been exciting. Almost like being there. Not
almost
quite,
like
but
being
almost like being
But
there.
at least everybody can cook their popcorn and sit around the couch and enjoy, sit back, and they can still see the action.
Yes, sir. It's been great. So thank you, BJ, for getting everything together and all this equipment and getting everything done for them. It's been wonderful for all the fans that aren't allowed to actually come to the game in person.
I'd like to say thank you to D'Hanis ISD and our student camera operator, Xavier Gonzalez, for tonight.
Thank you, X-Men. Sure appreciate it.
A good crowd from D'Hanis still entering, as there are still many of the Cowboy team coming to cheer on the girls.
That's right. And as expected, there's lots of Round Top fans also in the opposite stand. So, they've got a pretty good representation of their crowd here. So, it's going to be a battle. There's no two ways about it. And Round Top with their patented everybody serve at one time. If y'all ever went to any of the regional tournaments years past, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. They when they're practicing serving, they all get a ball, and as if on cue, everybody from Round Top hits the ball at the same time.
That was pretty neat and kind of like an intimidating factor.
That's exactly what it is. But I'll tell you what, if you've played them before, you know it's coming. So you can kind of take that with a grain of salt. So like I said, some of the girls over there on the Cowgirls side, they have played this Round Top team before.
Right.
So they've experienced what it's going to take to get past them. And speaking of getting past them, the other semifinal game tonight, Fayetteville versus Utopia. They are playing actually just down the road from here in Karnes City. So we're going to try and get maybe a score from them sometime during the evening, see if we find a contact or two. And if you've got anybody out there that has a score, you can post it on the Facebook Live here.
Right, and we can see.
And we'll see it, and we'll try to announce it for everybody else, because it would be pretty nice. We can get by Round Top and Utopia get by Fayetteville. That'd be a pretty short drive.
Yes, because we've had some good trips. We've been traveling to Three Rivers, George West, and now here to Stockdale, Texas.
So yeah, we burned up a few tires coming to games.
Put some good mileage. Time for an oil change.
and it is a little different because of the COVID stuff. Usually these games would be held in Brenham. Regional tournaments always have been held in Brenham.
I sure would have liked to visit the Bluebell Factory.
Bluebell Factory, yes, sir. It's having a daughter that goes to school in Glen right now. We've been up there a few times. It's pretty nice. I haven't gotten my frequent visitor card yet, but it may be coming. I don't know. So they are all done with the serving practice, and I'm sure the PA announcer is going to start doing the introductions here in just a second, and we'll try and get you a starting lineup for them, for both teams, as soon as we possibly can. May even be as soon as they take the floor. Might be the best time to do it, but we're going to go ahead and do that. Round Top comes in with an overall record. It says 14-4. That's kind of hard to believe because their district record's 13-1. So
right. I was looking at Max Preps earlier, and it said their district record was 6-0. So.
Oh, well, that's okay.
Records don't mean nothing now.
Exactly. Your records are 0-0 right now, both teams. All that matters tonight is just a win. So they are going to announce the teams for now. And of course, they're going to have the UIL announcements that always have to be done before each game.
We ask that as a spectator, you help slow the spread of COVID-19 by wearing a face covering at all times unless consuming food or drink.
Oops, I'm not wearing a face mask right now. Don't tell anybody. Kind of hard to talk on a microphone with a face mask on. So at home, if y'all are listening to this, put a face mask over your speakers, and that'll take care of it.
Thank you for your patience.
All right.
We also ask that you consider the time and effort each of these teams, coaches, and athletes have put forth. Regardless of
Well,
the
it's pretty
outcome of
lengthy
tonight's game, all
little
of the players
UIL
have proven their willingness
breakdown
to
there,
work
so
and sacrifice in order to achieve athletic excellence. Cheer these young athletes, applaud them, but do not, through any of your actions,
still.
cause them
And
to
this
doubt
is
the
kind of
value
a
of
the
athletics.
general
Right.
By your
announcement.
conduct,
I
allow these young
know I
people
do
to
this
feel
at the
pride in their communities
football
and schools.
games at home football games. It's same, pretty much about the same announcement. I guess it's a UIL sends it out to all the schools. So
So I think she's reading the long paragraph.
yeah, this is the long form. I can tell you that. I have abbreviated mine just a little bit.
Now announcing the team.
All right, here we get down to the announcement of the lineups.
Top-Carmine Cubbetts.
And it looks like Round Top is the visitors. They're going to be announced first.
Freshman number 3, Mallory Krause. Senior number 4, Cheyenne Lawrence. Senior number 6, Taylor Nelia. Senior number 9, Delaney Pesh. Senior number 12, Kate Eilers. Senior number 15, Alexis Hudgens. Freshman number 18, Kim Rohde.
You know, Round Top, I was just counting. They've got 12 seniors on their squad. A lot of those girls were on that team in 2018.
Right. And we got 5 freshmen.
And yes, sir. And a lot of those girls, those seniors, were on that team with when D'Hennis prevailed in 5, that epic match you spoke about earlier. So there might be a little more revenge factor for them.
Right.
So, and we've got 3 seniors on our team. So now they're going to be announcing the home team, D'Hennis Cowgirls. Number 2, Mabry Herman. Number 3, Jolie Frosch.
Senior, number 4, Natalie McFadden.
Number 4, Natalie McFadden.
Sophomore, number 5, Kayla Ruiz.
Number 5, Kayla Ruiz.
Senior, number 6, Catherine Self.
Number 6, Katie Self.
Freshman, number 8, Peyton Burrow.
Freshman, number 8, Peyton Burrow.
Shaylee Ruiz.
Freshman, number 9, Shaylee Ruiz.
Junior, number 10, Addison Harkins.
Junior, number 10, the libero,
Junior,
Addie
number
Harkins.
11, Brentley Portnier.
Junior, number 11, Brentley Portnier.
Senior, number 12, Victoria Carter.
Senior, number 12, Victoria Carter.
Junior, number 14, Tony Burrell.
Junior, number 14,
And freshman,
Tony
number
Burrell.
15, Madison Rodriguez.
And freshman, number 15, Maddie Rodriguez.
Cowgirls are coached by head coach Courtney Rodriguez and assistant coach Gina Wood.
All right, folks, well, we're just about ready for the national anthem. So do you want to take a break while we do that?
Yeah, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. This is Cowgirl Volleyball.
All right, folks, we're back. The national anthem has been sung. Wonderful rendition, and one day early, I want to say Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there listening. We do appreciate all of your hard work and your sacrifice. As with most things, we would not be able to be here during the things that we're doing if it wasn't for them. So thank you very much to all our veterans.
Yes, sir, Dylan. We'd like to welcome everyone once again to the 2020 UIL Region 4 Class A Regional Semifinal Playoff game between the Top-Carmine Cubbetts and your Dehennis Cowgirls, live here from Stockdale, Texas. Getting ready to start the first set, best of 5.
All right, and we're just about ready to give you a starting lineup for the Cowgirls. As soon as they assume their positions here, looks like we're going to start with Maddie Rodriguez, left front, Jolie Frosch, center front, middle front, Mabry Herman on the right, and Natalie McFadden, Victoria Carter, and number 8, Peyton Burrell on the back row for the Cowgirls. For the Cubbetts, 24, Schobel, and well, some of them got some long hair. I can't read their numbers. Looks like 3 Krause in the front row, 12 Eilers, and anyway, that's the girls. So first serve from the Cubbetts is a pass to Frosch, who sets to Herman, and a spike blocked. Victoria up, another spike attempt, and it's out. Good job. Off of Cubbetts, point Cowgirls.
And there's a lucky fan in the stands who gets the first ball of the game.
Herman with that kill. So Cowgirls on top 1-0. She had a clear block that time. Got it past them. So now she will serve. Good serve. It's set, and Maddie blocks it right at the net. Back, and it's going to be a free ball up to Victoria Carter, and she will put it down just inside the 10-foot line. Point Cowgirls, 2-0. Off to a good start. Herman with the serve once again. Passed up. It's a set on the right side. And a block. Good block by Maddie Rodriguez, the freshman. Finds the floor on this Cubbett side, so point Cowgirls 3-0 in favor of the Cowgirls, and Herman still with the serve. Good serve, passed up, going to be set on the left-hand side. And just off of Burl, out, so point Cubbetts 3-1 now. And mass substitution for the Cubbetts now.
It's early on, but you can see the power of the Cubbetts when they swing. It's the ball's coming fast.
You betcha. They're a good program. They have been for years and years and years. They've got a great program up there. So like I said, it's going to be a battle here. So with the serve, soft serve in the middle, up to Frosch. Frosch will set it to Rodriguez, who'll spike. Doug in the back row, set on the right side. Left-handed kill, picked up by Burrell. Set over to Carter, and it's going to be hit out. Carter hits, and it's dug out. So point Cowgirls. Sorry about that. 4-1 now in favor of the Cowgirls. And number 3, Frosch, will retreat to the service line for the Cowgirls.
And Brantley Portnier checks into the game for the Cowgirls.
She's in the front row, so Frosch's serve is good. Passed up. It's going to be over, a free ball, and Maddie Rodriguez with the hit, and good job right down the line. Cubbetts couldn't get it back, so point Cowgirls 5-1, and Frosch still serving. Early on, Cowgirls look like they've got a good level of energy. Set for the Cubbetts, and it's blocked at the net, but McFadden couldn't quite get to it. Finds the floor, so point Cubbetts 5-2 now, still in favor of the Cowgirls.
And number 1, Salinas checks in for the Cubbetts to the front row.
15 Hudgens will be at the service line, a lefty. Set right in the middle. It's going to be tipped over Carter. It's going to stay up.
Oh, the referee stopped play.
Oh, they're going to. Okay, somebody on our side must have been in the net. I'm not exactly sure who it was, but that's what the referee called. So point Cubbetts 5-3. Good serve, and it's dug by McFadden. A good set to Rodriguez, who spikes it. And good job by Portnier going up and battle at the net. She wins. Point Cowgirls, 6-3 now. And number 15, Maddie Rodriguez, will be at the service line. Self checks in for the Cowgirls. Serve is up and over. The set will go to the left side. It's pushed. Self with the up. Carter with the spike. And right off of one of the Cubbetts. I wouldn't want to be sitting there when that thing comes
Victoria
over.
Carter unleashed a nice hard swing.
So point Cowgirls 7-3 now. Rodriguez still at the service line. Good serve. It's going to be set in the middle. And it's going to be hit out by the Cubbetts. 8-3 in favor of the Cowgirls.
Cowgirls with the 5-point lead here in the first set. Coming out with plenty of energy. See if they can keep it up.
That's what we need, a fast start. Because you know these Cubbetts they're ready to go too. So Rodriguez with the serve once again. And good serve. Setter will set it on the right side this time. And it's hit over. Portnier up. Frosch with the set. And Katie with a hit. And Portnier tries to dump it and can't quite get it there. Point Cubbetts 8-4. So Cubbetts will have the serve. And a good serve. Ruiz with the up. Frosch will set, and they're going to call her for a double. Point Cubbetts 8-5 now. Cubbetts with the serve. Another good serve. Ruiz up. Harkins with the save. And Victoria with a back row kill. And it finds the floor on the Cubbett side. 9-5 Cowgirls. And now Carter will retreat to the service line. Herman checks in for the Cowgirls on the front row. And good hard serve. It'll be set to the right. And it's going to tip. And Victoria's up with it. And Portnier has got it over. Set in the middle. And down. Number 25.
25.
We don't have a 25 on our roster. So from the Cubbetts, puts it down. Point Cubbetts 9-6. Still in the Cowgirls' favor, though. And the girl who just put the kill down now retreats to the service line.
We don't have a number 25 in our roster.
And good serve, but it's out. Good eye by Carter that time, letting it go by her. So point Cowgirls 10-6. And we're gonna have a substitution here. Looks like number 8, Peyton Burrow, will come in for Portnier, and Burrow will serve. Good serve. It's going to be set on the right side and hit into the net. Point Cowgirls 11-6 with Burrow still at the service line. Another good hard serve. Setter will get to it on the left side, and it's poked over, self up to Frosch. And
great dig, though.
And a great dig, and they're saying that hit the floor. Cowgirls are playing. I think that might have been a good dig.
That was a great dig by number 3.
It's a good thing they don't have a red challenge flag. Point Cowgirls, 12-6. Herman with that hit, so set in the back row, and it's going to be a free ball to the Cowgirls. Harkins up to Frosch. Frosch to Victoria Carter in the back, and it's going to be right at the net and blocked. Oh, but it's out. It was blocked by, looked like Frosch and Self over there, but they blocked it out. So point Cubbetts 12-7. Salinas on the serve for the Cubbetts now. And good serve. Carter with the up. Frosch sets to Herman.
Herman with the left hand.
And Herman with the left hand, yes. It's back up, set in the middle. And number 24, right off the Herman block, puts it down for the Cubbetts.
Tell you, Brooke Schobel,
she's a force there in the middle. She sure is. 12-8 our score. Salinas will serve again. Another good serve. Harkins up to Frosch. Frosch sets it to Herman. Herman.
Wow.
In.
She painted that line.
Oh, my God. That was a good hit. You're right. Just on that left sideline there. Just caught the line. So point Cowgirls 13-8. And it looks like number 6, Self, will be at the service line for the Cowgirls. Good serve. It's going to be right there in the back. And it's going to be a free ball back to the Cowgirls. Frosch with the set. Maddie Rodriguez with the swing. And just a tad out on the back line. Point Cubbetts 13-9. Still in favor of the Cowgirls. Self will come out and McFadden will come in to play the back row. Served by the Cubbetts. McFadden will bring it up to Frosch. And saved
by Herman.
And Carter has a miss hit trying to get it back over on 3. So point Cubbetts 13-10. And Eilers with the serve for the Cubbetts. Burrell with the up. And McFadden will get over on the free ball. It's going to be a set on the left side to 24 once again. Saved by Frosch. And McFadden will eventually get it over. But a dump once again. Cowgirls have got it set. And, oh, my gosh, great job. Herman on the kill for the Cowgirls. Point Cowgirls 14-10. Herman really got up there pretty high on that one.
Did.
Good swing. It's good that they're on tonight. So Herman with the serve now for the Cowgirls. Good serve, and it's going to be set in the back row. Hit all the way to the back line and out. Point Cowgirls 15-10.
Every point has been crucial here.
It has. It really has. They've fought for everything. So Herman with the serve once again. Another good serve. It's going to be set in the middle and a free ball to the Cowgirls. Frosch will set it to Carter, and Carter will put it down. Through the block. She got it through the block. Point Cowgirls 16-10, and Round Top is going to take a timeout. Our score here with the first timeout, 16-10, favor the Cowgirls. Cowgirl volleyball will return in a moment.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here live from Stockdale High School. Your D'Hanis Cowgirls currently lead here in the first set, 16-10 over Round Top.
And Herman with the serve. It's going to be a battle at the net. Good save by Cubbetts. McFadden tries to bring it up, and nobody's home for the Cowgirls. So point Cubbetts, 16-11 now. And Round Top will have the serve. Looks like number 6, Nelius. Her serve is over. Good serve. Up by Rodriguez. Up to Carter. Carter puts it down with authority. Right through the block. Right off of one of the Cubbett defenders. Point Cowgirls 17-11. And Frosch will retreat back to the service line for the Cowgirls. Portnier checks in the front row. Good serve. It's up to the setter on the right side. And, wow, looks like she threw that more than hit it, but it counts. So D'Hanis has a hard time getting it back. So
we got an even call with the refs now.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. 17-12. And Hudgen will serve. Up to Frost. Frost sets a quick one. And off of the block, Victoria Carter. Point Cowgirls. Carter is on fire right now. She is swinging the ball, swinging well. So 18-12. And Rodriguez.
Everyone in the front row has contributed and done well.
They really have. Rodriguez with the serve. Good serve deep. Setter has to come back to get it, and it's going to be a free ball. Ruiz up with it. And another swing for Victoria Carter. And sorry for the delay. I had to see if that ball was going over or not. It was dug, but it went just under the net. So point Cowgirls, 19-12 now. And Maddie Rodriguez with another serve. A jump serve, and it's going to go into the net. And Harkins will check in the back row as the libero. 19-13 now. Harkins gets her first chance. Frosch runs it down. And, Portnier can't quite put it over. Point Cubbetts 19-14. Cubbetts will serve. Frosch with the set. And Carter once again off the block. Point Cowgirls 20-14. I haven't counted how many kills she's got, but it's probably 5 or 6 by now in this first
We
game.
got 20 points. I'm going to give her 12.
So jump serve, good serve. Set's going to be right in the middle. It's going to be hit to the back row for DeHennis. Carter's going to set it up in the middle, and Frosch gets it over free ball. Set right at the net. It's going to be a tip. Frosch grabs it. Herman tried to backhand it on 2. Couldn't quite get there, so Point Cubbetts 20-15 our score now. And the unnamed Cubbett, number 25, is at the service line.
And Brooke Schobel checks into the front for the Cubbetts. Oh, it's an ace. Nobody there.
Oh, my gosh. I think they thought it was going to go out. But unfortunately, it hits right on the line. So Point Cubbetts 20-16 now. Tight game back and forth. Number 25 with the serve once again. Another good serve. Portnier up. Frosch will set. Katie Self gets blocked and goes back to Harkins, who tries to get it over and cannot. Point Cubbetts 20-17 now, with Cubbetts still at the service line. And Cowgirls are going to take a timeout, see if they can slow this roll.
It's been a game of runs, Dale. Cowgirls go up by 5 or 6. Round Top comes back. Round Top this time, after the Cowboys had a 6-point lead, Round Top cuts the lead down to 3 and forces a Cowgirl timeout. Head coach Courtney Rodriguez trying to keep the Cowgirls poised.
I think that's all this is. Just give them a little break and see if we can't get the Cubbetts to think about it just a little bit. Kind of break their rhythm. It's a common tactic, volleyball. Opponents get on a little streak, call a timeout.
Both teams are fighting for every point.
They sure are. They sure are. So back to play we go with 25 back at the service line. Serve is in. Portnay's up with it, and Frosch will set. Katie Self, blocked right there at the net. Point Cubbetts 20-18 now. Still in favor of the Cowgirls. We got to stem this tide somehow right here. Up with the serve, and Portnier will get it to Frosch. Frosch sets it to Herman, and Herman, that's the way to do it right there. Herman goes through the block and off the defender. Point Cowgirls 21-18.
I had a great save there as the volleyball was coming towards us.
Yeah, we'll give you the save on that one. You didn't get on the floor, though. I'm going to kind of deduct you a couple of points. But number 8, Burl, will serve for the Cowgirls. And it's up and over. Set on the left side. And blocked. It's still there. Carter's got it. Free ball over. Good quick hands. Going to be set over on the right side. And it's going to be out. Salinas hit it out. Point Cowgirls 22-18. I think they were arguing that Cowgirls tipped it, but from the way that ball flew, it was no tip. Usually, if it's a tip, there's a little spin to it. It had a knuckleball all the way to the back wall. So Burrow with the serve and up to the setter and set in the back row now. Easy, and Burrow with it to Frosch. Frosch to Katie Self and dumped it in, and they're going to call in the net anyway, so it doesn't matter if it's on the floor or not. So Cubbetts were in the net. Point Cowgirls 23-18. So Burl still at the service line for the Cowgirls. Another good serve up to the setter on to the right side, and it's blocked but picked up. Frosch with the set, and Herman once again a good and try a battle at the net. They're going to try. Oh,
great
good
save.
Great save. This is a battle here. Up with it, the Cubbetts, and it's going to be hitting to the back row. Harkins up to Frosch. Frosch will set it for Herman again. Herman once again with a good swing. Doug set up, and it'll be pushed over. Frosch with the set to Herman again. And another dig by Cubbetts. Set over to the right side, and it's going to be tipped over. Frosch and Katie Self dumps it over. Set over on the right side once again, and it's blocked again. Another set, and it's, 24 Schobel puts it down for the Cubbetts. What a great rally, BJ.
Yes.
What a great
This is
rally.
just the first set, and it's very exciting.
So point Cubbetts, 23-19. And good serve. Burl up with it. Frosch will set to Carter in the back row and blocked. Blocked right there in the middle. And Herman tried to get it up, couldn't quite do it. So point Cubbetts, 23-20 now. Once again, one of those runs. We need to end this game on a run, though. And good serve once again. Carter up. Frosch with the set. Herman with a swing. And it's going to be another swing.
Great save. Played off the net, and Herman sends it over.
Yes! Herman gets this one. Self made a great save after the block and set it right up to Herman, who sends it over and off of one of the Cubbetts, and that was out. So 24-20. They're going to try and argue that, but that was a block. Self, that was a block, and then you hit it. The block doesn't count as a hit. So
it's a great job by the Cowgirls not quitting on that play.
that's right.
Playing it off the net and just everything. It's overall great job.
The block does not count as a hit. So if you block it, you can hit it again. The same person can hit it if it was a block. And that's what they're talking about right now. And the Cubbetts are arguing that, but I mean that's pretty simple. Oh no. No. That can't.
So I'm going to take the point off the board for the Cowgirls. I'm going to go back 23-20. I'm going to replay that.
Now Katie's over there. She's going to plead the Cowgirls case. And I don't think so. After they make that call, now I don't think there's any way you can bring it back. So
Coach Courtney Rodriguez wanting an explanation as well.
So yeah, I don't understand that because the block is not considered a hit. So, but they take the point off, and RTC will have the serve once again, 23-20 after the discussion. And the serve is back, and it's out.
You know that old saying.
Karma comes back.
The ball don't lie.
Karma comes back, 24-20, and Katie Self is at the service line for the Cowgirls. Good serve is good. Server's got a run for it. It's going to be a free ball for the Cowgirls. Self is up to Frosch, who sets it. Herman will spike it. Going to be Doug set up on the left side. And it's in. Kill is in for the Cubbetts. 24-21. Cowgirls still have the game point, though. Still have the game point. And let's see. Natalie McFadden is going to check in for Katie Self in the back row.
And Kate Eilers will serve for the Cubbetts.
Serve is good. Vic Carter up to Frost. Frost to Herman. And Doug, very well. It's going to be set over here on the right side. And Carter's up with it. Frost will set it to Carter. Carter comes back. And it's Doug again, back in the back row. McFadden up. Frost with the set to Carter, and Carter will kill it. Doug once again right at the center of the net, and it's blocked.
By Herman. Frost.
And set up in the middle once again to Schobel. Blocked again. Great job by the Cowgirls. Set on the right side. It's going to be a free ball. McFadden to Frost. Frost, Frost catches him asleep with the set. Game Cowgirls, 25-21. You know, I was just going to say something about that, our next one, that I hadn't seen Frost try that. Yep. So, great job by Jolie Frost. She tipped it over and found the empty floor there in the middle. Cowgirls take the first game 25-21. You're listening to Cowgirls Volleyball, and we will return in just a moment.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here live from Stockdale, Texas. Once again for today's regional semifinal playoff game between the Hennis Cowgirls and the Top-Carmine Cubbetts. Cowgirls won the first set 25-21. Very exciting. Every single point was a battle for both teams. Both teams coming out here amped up and ready to go.
And BG, I wouldn't expect anything less.
I'm hoping that.
You know, these two teams have met several times in the past few years, and each time it's been a pretty big battle.
Like we talked about prior to the game, Dale, Round Top has owned the Hennis since 2012. They've played a total of 5 games, and Round Top leads the series 4-1. And the Hennis' one win was that exciting victory a couple of years ago when they were down 2-0 and come back to win 3 straight.
So back to play we go. Katie Self is going to serve, and it's going to be first point is for the Cowgirls. Block by Herman and by Rodriguez looked like they're in the front row. So 1-0, quick start. That's what we need. Self back at the service line. And up with it, and serve is good. Be a set over on the left side. And Hudgens will put it down. Good effort, and I couldn't quite tell. I think that was Carter that made the effort back there and couldn't quite get to it all the way. So score's tied up now, 1-1. And the Cubbett serve is in. Carter up to Frosch. Frosch will set to Herman, and Herman puts it down. Empty floor there she found, so point Cowgirls 2-1. And Herman will go back to the service line now. Herman's serve is good. It's going to be back over. McFadden and Jolie tips it over. It's going to be run down and a free ball. That's it. Good job by Jolie getting it back over. Cubbetts couldn't quite return it. Point Cowgirls 3-1 now. Herman still at the service line. And good serve. Set her up and to the right. And it's going to be in.
Shobo painted that corner.
Shit. It looked like there was a little bit of indecision in our back row whether to get it or not. And, saying is if you're not sure, get it. So, anyway, 3-2. And Cubbetts have the service. Serve is over. Up. Set by Frosch. And Rodriguez through the block. Dug. And set on the left side. And blocked. Up to Frosch. Frosch will set to Carter. And Carter tips it.
Oh.
And good save. And it's going to be a free ball. Up to Frosch, who sets it. And that ball is coming right at me.
Great save by Herman.
Great save. All for naught, though. Carter's kill finds the out of bounds. 3-3 now. And that's going to be a bad serve. So into the net goes the serve. Point Cowgirls 4-3. And looks like Jolie Frosch will get the serve. Good serve. And going to be tipped over. Alertly picked up by Carter. Frosch does the same thing. Set on the left side for Hudgens. It's a tip and good save by McFadden. Set to Courtney and can't quite get it over the block. Point Cubbetts. 4-4 now. Our score. Salinas checks in the game, and Hudgens will serve for the Cubbetts. Tie game, 4-4. Serve is back. Carter's got it. Frosch will set it for Carter, and it's off the block, and it's in trouble. It's going to be a free ball back to the Cowgirls. Ruiz up to Frosch. Frosch will set it to Carter. Carter tips over in the middle. It's going to be right at the net, and it's going to be a battle at the net.
Great save by McFadden.
And it's going to be a free ball from the Cowgirls. Hudgens up, a set right in the middle, a tip in the middle, and nobody home for the Cowgirls. Point Cubbetts. So now they are on top, 5-4.
Once again, the Cowgirls won the first set, 25-21.
And good serve.
Great dig.
And Portney couldn't quite come up with it. It was a great dig back there. Courtney couldn't quite come up with it, so 6-4 now in favor of the Cubbetts. Serve is over. Another good serve. McFadden up with it right to the net. And it's going to be set in the middle. McFadden with a save. Frosch with the set. And Carter tries another dump. Doesn't work. Set and
blocked by
a
Carter.
block. It's going to be a free ball over to the Cowgirls. Frosch will set, and Carter with the spike.
Oh, they're going to catch her.
Catch her on the net. She did hit the net when she swung down, so point Cubbetts, 7-4. Other than her touching the net, that was perfect.
That was perfect, yeah.
So timeout Cowgirls.
Once again, the Cowgirls won the first set. They're 25-21. Round Top leads 7-4 here early in the second set.
And
a couple of Cowgirls miscues.
You know, that it doesn't take long against a good team. A couple of miscues, and you can find yourself behind by a few. But this lead is not insurmountable by any stretch of the imagination. It's 3 points. We need to break serve here, and I think that's part of the deal for calling the timeout right now. Try to kind of break rhythm just a little bit, kind of catch your breath. You know, try to remind them what exactly they were doing well the first game and get back to that. So,
Round Top fans getting behind them?
Sure. So here we go back to play. Cubbetts will serve. Carter up to Frosch. Frosch will set in the middle to Carter, and she'll put it down off the block. Point Cowgirls, just like we drew it up in the huddle. So 7-5. Cowgirls trail by 2, and Maddie Rodriguez at the service line for the Cowgirls. Good serve up by the libero. Be set in the middle and blocked, and we couldn't quite get to the block. Point Cubbetts 8-5 now in favor of Round Top. Serve is over. Harkins up. Frosch will set for Carter. Carter over. And they're going to be in the net. Round Top's going to be in the net. Number 12. So point Cowgirls 8-6. And Carter now at the service line. Good serve. Good dig, too. Set up and dug. Frosch with the set. Blocked. And Frosch pushes it to the back. Jump set, and
on the net.
Somebody was in the net.
Oh, I thought.
I think they caught Herman trying to get a block down, and she actually hit the net that time. So point Cubbetts, 9-6. Cowgirls down by 3. Round Top will serve here. And another good serve, except it's out. Everything was great with the serve, except it was out.
Yeah.
So point Cowgirls, 9-7. And number 8, Peyton Burrow, checks in for Portnier, and Burrow will go back to the service line. And good serve. Short set on the left side. Partially blocked, and I think that's what made it unhittable by Harkins.
Nice hard swing by Brooke Schobel.
That Schobel, she is definitely a powerhouse for Round Top. So point Cubbetts, 10-7. They are in the lead. Addie laid out for it, just couldn't quite reach it. So Cubbetts with the serve. Good serve up by Burrell. Frosch with the set. And Herman puts it down right over the block. Good job. Point Cowgirls, 10-8 now. And Maddie Rodriguez will check back in. Katie Self at the service line for the Cowgirls. Good serve. Oh, it's kind of a miss hit. And Cowgirls are going to get a free ball out of this. Carter up to Frosch. Frosch will set to Herman. And Herman right over the screen and going to be pushed over. Frosch catches it. Free ball for the Cowgirls. Pass up to the setter and right in the middle.
Whoa.
And number 24, Schobel again, found the empty floor. Point Cubbetts, 11-8.
Natalie McFadden will check in for Katie Self. And Kate Eilers to serve for the Cubbetts.
Just as we kind of get a little momentum, they come right back with a point. So Eilers serve. Burl up with it. Frosch sets to Herman. Herman will hit. Blocked. set up in the middle and blocked once again, but on our side of the net, we can't quite come up with it. Point Cubbetts, 12-8. There's been a few questionable hits that I've seen, and they didn't call it, so I guess they weren't questionable to the referees. But that's okay.
Whoa.
It's pushed up by McFadden to Rodriguez and blocked by Hudgen right at the net. Point Cubbetts, 13-8 now. They've got a little breathing room right now. Cowgirls need to stem this tide here pretty quick. Keep it from getting out of hand. And Burrow goes up. Frosch has got the set. And it's pushed all the way back in the corner. Frosch with the set to Herman hits it out on the left side, just out. Point Cubbetts 14-8 now. Need to break this serve right here. Burrow up to Frosch. Frosch is going to set. She's going to tip it. They were ready for it this time. So to Scoble in the middle and off of Carter into the bench. 15-8 Cubbetts, and the Cowgirls are going to take another timeout. And I don't blame them. That's a good timeout right now.
Break that momentum up by Round Top. This is the biggest lead that Round Top-Carmine Cubbetts have had. 7-point lead. Probably the largest lead any teams had.
I think
game.
so. I think we had a 6-point lead in the first game, and it's a game of momentum. And right now, Round Top has got that.
So a reminder, the Cowgirls won the first set 25-21.
So right now, Cowgirls need to break the momentum here, break the serve, get it back, and go on a run of their own. Trying to get a little head of steam going here.
I'd like to say thank you to Tracy for sending in the roster for Round Top. Correction, number 24, Kelsey Lundbeck. Number 25, Brooke Schobel, as the roster we have provided to us by the schools is.
Okay. So Lumbeck is 24 and Schobel is 25. Thank you very much, ma'am. We do appreciate it. Harkins up with the deal and tipped over by Portnier, and it's going to be a free ball to the Cowgirls. Burrow up, Frosch with the set, and Rodriguez with the kill. Doug and a set in the middle, and blocked again. You can't do that. She's over the net and she threw it. There you go. They're going to call a roof call. They're going to call it. They caught it. Good job, refs. Good job. You can't go over the net and attack. That you can go over to block, but you can't go over to attack. So they caught it. Point Cowgirls 15-9. 15-9. And Mabry Herman back at the service line for the Cowgirls. See if we can get on that roll we were talking about. Good serve, just tips the net, and free ball back to the Cowgirls. And it's going to be set in the middle. Free ball over to the Cubbetts. It's going to be set right in the middle. And
great save.
Great save. And going to be set back to number 11. Block, and it's down. Carter and Rodriguez team up on the block of Hudgen, and they get the ball down. Point Cowgirls 15-10. Great save in the middle. I couldn't quite see who that was, but Herman with a great save again. And Maddie tries to put it down. It's going to be a free ball to the Cowgirls. Pass up to Frosch. Frosch will set to Carter. And Carter,
great dig.
Good dig. And that's a double. And it's going to be set up back. And Carter gets it over. And it's going to be, she didn't get over the net. So down on the Cubbett side, Point Cowgirls. 24 swung, but couldn't quite get it over the net. 15-11 now. Herman with the serve. It's going to be set on the right side to Schobel.
Oh, that looked like a push.
And gosh darn, she pushes that ball, and it's out. It is out.
Dale Kimber now wants to let you know that she knows that you would have seen that.
You're right, Kim. I would have. You're right. 15-12 now. And, Herman's serve is just out. So just like that, Round Top gets the ball back. 16-12 now. Favor of Round Top. And the good thing is Lumbeck is out. She is on the bench. So McFadden up with it. Burrow sets and free ball by Carter. And it's going to be out. Kind of scrambled around over here on the Cubbett side, and by the time they finally got it back over, it was out. So 16-13 now. And number 3, Frosch, is back at the service line for the Cowgirls.
And Brentley Portnier checks into the game.
It's a good serve. Set at double. That's got to be a double. She called it a lift. I called it a double. Either way, it's point Cowgirls. So 16-14. And Frosch back at the service line. Good serve. It's going to be passed up. It's going to be a free ball to the Cowgirls. McFadden runs it down. Frosch will set it on the near side. And Carter sends it over. It's going to be set in the middle.
Great dig by Ruiz.
Great dig by Ruiz. Up again, same thing. Frosch has got it up, and it's set to Carter. Carter sends it over. It's Doug. It's going to be set all the way back. Frosch saves it. Maddie sets it up to Carter, and it's another good dig. Set it, and it's going to be out. Cubbetts hit it out. Number 5 for the Cubbetts hit it out.
Great communication by the back row.
You ain't kidding about that.
Then we got an update. Utopia lost the first match 24-17. Oh, they lost the first match, and they're up 24-17 in the second set. That is versus Fayetteville down the road at Carn City.
All right, back to action here. It's going to be a tip, and Carter is going to find the middle of the floor once again. So we are tied. 16-all now on Frosch's serve. 16-all, and she's still at the service line. Oh, just tipped the net. Whew, good. And it's going to be a set. It's going to be a hit. Frosch has got it. She's going to set in the middle to Rodriguez. Rodriguez will send it over. 12 sets it up, and Hudgens will tip it. Good save. And Cubbetts have got it back up. Back row spike. Carter up to Frosch. Frosch will set to Carter, and Carter swings and goes through the block off of a defender. Point, Cowgirls.
The Hennessy's come back and taking the lead after they're down 6-0. Head coach Courtney Rodriguez called timeout. Cowgirls regain the momentum and take a 1-point lead here. Round Top is forced down with the timeout. Cowgirls up 17-16.
17-16, and you were talking about Utopia. They lost the first game, but they're up 24-17.
That is correct. Thank you for the update, Leanne. Please keep us updated.
Yes, please keep us updated. We'll definitely pass all of that along to everybody listening out there, and we're definitely sending our best thoughts out to Utopia and their fans. That would be great if we could meet up with
mileage.
Utopia. Boy, you ain't kidding about that. We always have great matches with Utopia. And
doesn't matter however far we have to go, we'll be there.
You betcha. You betcha we will. So just about ready to get back to play. Cowgirls do take the lead here in the second game, 17-16. And Frosch will be back at the service line for the Cowgirls when we do return to play. Frosch has served now 4 straight points. Hopefully we can continue this roll here. So referees are checking the lineups now, and looks like we're going to get back to play here very, very shortly. And it looks like they're fixing the upright on the net. Looks like it might have came loose a little bit. So we got that done. Referees are getting back into position, and we're about ready to. There's a whistle. So Frosch will serve. Good serve. It's going to be set right at the net to the left side. Spike, good dig, and it's going to be set back. Free ball to the Cubbetts. Going to be set right in the middle, and good dig by Frosch. Set right over. Cubbetts have it. They're going to dig, and it's a good block. Good push back to the back. Frosch will set it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez tips it over. Right at the net here. Left-hand swing.
Great dig by McFadden.
And Frosch tries to tip again. And Rodriguez tries to go over. McFadden sets it up to Frosch. And, oh, yes, Carter. Off the block. Carter off the block. Point Cowgirls, 18-16. Well, I tell you, the The last few points have been really exciting. We've had some really good rallies here.
It's like watching a bunch of tall trees play volleyball.
So Frosch's serve is good. Setter will bring it up. It's going to be a free ball. And McFadden passes to Frosch. Frosch to Carter. And Carter, yes, through the block and off the tip. Point Cowgirls, 19-16 now.
I apologize. The score is now corrected. I'm just getting caught up in the excitement. And
Not a problem, not a problem. Frosch's serve is good. Going to set up, and it's going to be another free ball to the Cowgirls. Need to take advantage of this. Frosch with the set to Rodriguez, who tries to tip it. And Cubbetts try to hit it back. It's battle at the net, and somebody was in the net. Looks like they're going to call Maddie Rodriguez in the net. So point Cubbetts, 19-17 now. And Hudgen on the serve for the Cubbetts. Good service run by Frosch. Good serve. McFadden up with it. Frosch with a set to Portnier. She pushes it over. 25 up with a kill. And Frosch tries a tip once more. Set on the left. And another tip and a block. Portnier gets a block. Finds the floor for the Cowgirls. 20-17 in favor of the Cowgirls now. Excuse me, I think that was Maddie Rodriguez. I said Portnier, but I think that was Maddie who got the block. So she will go back to the service line. And good serve. It's going to be set to the left side. And Salinas gets it down for the Cubbetts. So point Round Top, 20-18 now. And number 3, Krause, will be serving for Round Top. Our score, 20-18, still in favor of the Cowgirls. Need a service break right here, BJ, right here. Harkins up and set by Frosch. Frosch to Katie Self. All the way to the back row. It's going to be set to the left side. Salinas tries again.
great dig by
Harkins.
Harkins.
Gosh, she laid out for it, pancaked it, but nobody was there to help her out. So point Cubbetts, 2019. And Krause still with the serve for Round Top. Serve is up and over. Harkins with the pass. Frosch right at the net to Carter. Who's?
Oh, point for the Cowgirls.
They have, yep.
I'm not sure what the call was.
They just pointed to one, so I'm not sure, but she's supposed to be in the back row and she was jumping at the net. That's what it was. So point Cowgirls, 21-19. Carter serving. Finds the top of the net. 21-20. Still in favor of the Cowgirls. And 24 Lumbick, excuse me, comes back in for Round Top. Victoria with the up and Frosch with the set. And
Herman.
That's going to get over. Herman off the block, down on Round Top side. Point Cowgirls. 22-20 our score. Looks like number 8, Peyton Burrell, will be at the service line for the Cowgirls. And good serve. It's going to be set in the middle of the back row.
Great
Saved
effort.
in the back. A set to Herman. Looked a little awkward when she jumped there. So hit it into the net. 22-21. Still in favor of the Cowgirls. And Salinas, number 1, will be serving for the Cubbetts. Good serve. Carter up with it. Frosch will set. And Herman over. It's saved. It's going to be set there. And Carter with the dig once again. Right at the net. Harkins with a good save. Katie Self with the up. Saved. And it's going to be a free ball back to the Cowgirls. Frosch up. Mabry. And that's going to be, oh my gosh.
Great save. Oh, wait. They stopped it.
4. They counted 4. Okay. Whew, Lordy. I don't know about that. I'm not sure. I lost count. I'm sorry. So I can't tell. But they're going to go ask her. She said she blew the whistle and she counted 4. Gave the point to DeHennis. So they're talking about it right now. And they're going to see what the deal is. They better not jump this up.
Nonetheless, the Cowgirls won the first set 25-21.
So referees, referees are still talking about it.
He's going to go talk to her.
The down referee's going to go talk to her and see what, maybe he's going to tell her what he saw. I don't know.
Possibly another.
It was one heck of a hustle play by both teams. I'll put it that way. What it was, if you didn't see, Herman had a swing. The girl from Round Top had a save, and it went up, hit the ceiling, came right back down. The girl from Round Top hit it once, and I don't know if they hit it twice or not. I'm not sure, but they got it back over in a miraculous play, and the referee called 4. So we're going to see now.
Yep, 4 hits.
They're going to call it 4. So this Cubbett coach is really hot. So point Cowgirls 24-21. Well, no, 23-21. Excuse me. Self with the serve. It's going to be a set on the right side, and the spike is going to be returned, and it's going to be a block down on our side this time. Number 24, Lumbick, with the block. And it's down on the Cowgirls side, so 23-22 now.
Natalie McFadden will check in for Katie Self.
And number 12, Eilers, will serve for the Cubbetts. Good serve, good dig by Burrow. Set over to Herman, and she can't quite get to it. So we are tied once again at 23. Looked like we were just a little discombobulated on that play. So tied at 23 now. Carter up to Frosch. Frosch will set to Herman. Herman will swing.
Wow.
Oh! Whoa! She got super high on that kill and put it down it looked like it was just about a foot or two outside the 10-foot line. That looked like a college kill. That was something else. Point Cowgirls, 24-23, game point, and Herman at the line to serve. Serve is up, and the set will go back to guess who, and she'll push it in the back. Frosch with the set and Rodriguez with the tip. Going to be a set on the left side. Peyton will, off Peyton's arm just a little bit. So out, Cubbetts have the point, 24-24. Tied once again. Excuse me. And number 6. Nelius with the serve. And it's good. McFadden up with it. Frosch to get it. Set to Carter, pushes it over. It's going to be set, and Maddie Rodriguez goes down with it. Can't quite get it to go down. Ruiz with the dig, Frosch with the set, Carter with the hit, saved, set up right in the middle, and
off Ruiz.
Off Ruiz. So the Cubbetts go up 25-24. Cowgirls got to have this point to keep the game alive. Frosch is up with it, and Maddie Rodriguez will send it over. Set up right in the middle. Good dig. Frosch will tip it over. And Frosch sets it up. It's set up once again. Ruiz will put it over. Free ball. And it's going to be set. Spike in the back row. Frosch will set it up to Carter. Carter will put it down in the middle.
Victoria Carter with a nice hard kill. Ties the game at 25 once again.
That was a great set from all the way across the court by Frosch.
Brentley Portier checks in for
from McFadden. McFadden. Oh, no, you're right. You're right. So it's a set to the left side and a dig. Ruiz sends it up, and Carter will send it over on the free ball. It's going to be a set on the right side. And that's a lift. That's got to be a lift. Yep. It was blocked by Carter, and the Cubbett girl could not get it off of her. So it's a lift. Cowgirls go up 26-25. And it looks like Frosch is going to be at the service line for the Cowgirls. Need this point right here. Go up to, and that's it! A bad reception of service off the Frosch serve. And the Cowgirls have won game 2, 27-25. Whew, boy.
Exciting matchup. Both teams doing a great job. It's unfortunate that we have to have a loser today.
That's exactly right, because these two teams it looks like they're pretty evenly matched, especially this last game. It's been great volleyball. You know, at a few minor times there's been a little sloppiness, but for the most part it's been some great volleyball here through 2 games. Cowgirls have won both of them, but as was witnessed a couple of years ago when the Cubbetts won both of the first games, and we came back and won the next 3. It's no time to rest on your laurels. It's time to come out.
This game isn't over. Round Top has a very, very well-coached team. They're not going to give up. They're not going to lay down.
Absolutely not.
Cowgirls need to keep playing hard.
We've got to come out and we've got to put our foot on the gas and give it 110% if you can do that. I don't know. I think mathematically somewhere it was proven that you can't, but I don't know. Anyway, Cowgirls are up 2-0.
Once again, the winner of today's game between Round Top and D'Hanis will face the winner of Fayetteville and Utopia. And we last heard Utopia was down 1-0, and then they were up 24-17. We have not heard from a recent update, so if anybody's got an update, please let us know.
Yes, please do. We're definitely very interested in that game also. Wishing our neighbors to the north good luck. We want to. That would be a great regional finals, D'Hanis versus Utopia.
That'd be very weird also, as it's always been north from Brenham.
That's exactly
and
right.
It's going to come all the way west.
You know, maybe it signals a kind of a shift in the volleyball royalty, if you would. You know, D'Hanis and Round Top have played several times, and Round Top's been at the regional tournament all kinds of times. I don't know an actual number, but I mean they've been there a whole lot. So this coaching staff for Round Top, they definitely have the experience. But right now, D'Hanis does have the lead 2-0, and we're winding down here in the break, getting the girls back out on the court. Give you looks like the starting lineups are going to be the same for the Cowgirls. Going to be Rodriguez, Frosch, and Herman across the front, and Carter, Peyton Burrell, and Natalie McFadden in the back row. So Cubbetts, being the visitors, will serve this third game. And here we go. Serve is in to Burrell. Burrell will set up to Herman. Frost sets to Herman. It's Doug. And it's set up. It's going to be a free ball. Free ball set to the back row. Back row killed. Burrell up with it. Set to Maddie Rodriguez, who pushes it to the back row. And it's going to be set on the right side. And down. Looks like number 3, Krause, for the Cubbetts with the kill for the Cubbetts. 1-0. Favor of Round Top. So Eilers will serve once again. Serve is good to Carter. Frost sets to Rodriguez, who swings. Doug, and it's going to be set on the right side. And Hudgens is going to hit it out. Hudgens out the back row. Point Cowgirls 1-1 early on here in the third game. Hopefully deciding game.
Right.
That would be nice.
That would be nice.
So Herman with the serve, and it goes straight up, and it's going to go off the beam, and then number 1 can't handle it off there. So point Cowgirls 2-1, and Herman still with the serve.
So Utopia and Fayetteville tied up at 1. Fayetteville leads 19-14 in the third set.
And serve receive was bad right at the net. Couldn't get it over, so point Cowgirls 3-1. Herman with the serve. It's up to the setter and sets it right in the middle. It's going to be a free ball. And it's going to be saved back there. Frosch will send it over. It's going to be set on the left side for Round Top. Carter with the dig. Set to Rodriguez. Rodriguez gets ready and hits it and dig out. Point Cowgirls. Point Cowgirls off the Maddie Rodriguez kill. So 4-1 with Herman still at the service line. Exactly what we needed right here. Exactly. Serve is good. Set up on the left side. It's blocked.
Great dig by Carter.
Dig by Carter.
Another
great dig. And this time I don't know if they're going to get it. It was great. Great floor work over there on the part of the Cowgirls. Just couldn't quite get to the last one. So point Cubbetts 4-2. And looks like number 6, Nelius, will be on the serve for Round Top. Serve is good. Passed up to Frosch. Frosch will set to Carter. Carter hits the top of the tape. Point Cubbetts, 4-3. Burrow, McFadden, and Ruiz back row for the Cowgirls. And Ruiz up and can't quite get to it. Heck of an effort over there.
And just like that, we're all tied up at 4 again.
Tied up at 4. Tell you what, this is an epic battle right here. It sure is. So all 4s. Ruiz passes to Frosch. Frosch will set to Rodriguez, and Rodriguez tries to put it down. And it's set up, but into the net. Cubbetts can't dig it. Cowgirl point, 5-4. And Jolie Frosch will go back to the service line for the Cowgirls. Her serve is good. It's going to be right at the net. Oh, and that's in.
Wow.
Yes, it was right over. Maddie Rodriguez put it down for the Cowgirls. Point Cowgirls 6-4 now. 6-4. And Frosch's serve is in. It's going to be set over on the right side. Pushed all the way back. It's going to be saved. Ruiz up to the front. It's going to be a free ball to the Cubbetts. It's going to be a set right in the middle. And another save. And another save by Carter. Set to Carter. He's going to swing. Blocked. It's set up. And it's going to be a free ball. Yes! And the free ball goes all the way back into the corner. All the way back into the corner. Down for the Cowgirls. 7-4. And the coach for Round Top is going to get
I believe she had a warning already.
I think she had a warning already, so I think she was stomping and yelling and all kind of stuff. I think what she was complaining about was she thought the spike was off the net instead of off the block. So, nonetheless, point Cowgirls 7-4, and Frosch with the serve once again. Set for the Cubbetts, and it's going to be tipped over to Maddie Rodriguez, who sets it to Carter. Carter sends it over. Going to be set on the left side. And it's going to be blocked, but it's going to be out. Dang it. Pointing just the wrong way on that block. They had it there. They had a good wall set up between Rodriguez and Carter, but blocked out. So 7-5 now. And Hudgen will serve for the Cubbetts. And into the net. Point Cowgirls 8-5. 8-5. And Maddie Rodriguez at the service line for the Cowgirls. Serve is just off the top of the tape. And will be a free ball to the Cowgirls. And it's going to be pushed over. Brentley Portnier pushes it over into the far court, and it is good. 9-5, favor of the Cowgirls. Once again, Rodriguez at the service line. And she will serve. Good serve. Up to the setter and set on the left side. It's going to be tipped and blocked. It's going to be to Frosch. Frosch to Carter, and Carter off the block. Carter with another kill off the block for the Cowgirls. 10-5, doubling up the score now in favor of the Cowgirls, and Rodriguez will have another serve. Ooh, not quite enough altitude on that serve. So point Round Top, 10-6. And Harkins will check in for Rodriguez. She will automatically get some action. It's blocked at the net and hit back over to Round Top. Round Top sets to the left side. And good save. Katie Self will tip it over for the Cowgirls. Set on the left side once again and blocked. And that's
great save.
That was a lift, but it's okay. And good job. Jolie Frosch found the middle of the defense once more with that tip. Point Cowgirls 11-6. And Mabry Herman will check in for Kayla Ruiz. Victoria Carter on the serve. She got the jump serve working, and it's set up setter over on the right side. And blocked right at the net. It's going to be another set, going to be pushed over. Harkins will push it back up. Frost at the set. Katie Self with the kill. Doug. And little miscommunication in the back row for the Cubbetts as they let it hit the floor.
And Hennis with a 6-point lead over the Round Top-Carmine Cubbetts. Probably the biggest lead of the game for the Cowgirls as well. Once again, the Cowgirls won the first set 25-21, second set 27-25. Crowd is excited here.
Round Top took a timeout.
Round Top called timeout. Very upset coach.
She is not happy. She is not happy. Well, she's not happy with really anything that's going on. Her team's making a few mental errors, and she's not happy with the refereeing. But BJ, I'm gonna tell you what. I've been to 4 times now, and I've watched the officiating up there. It's not any better than what it is here. And most of those calls up there go the other way. So I'm not saying that they're doing anything on purpose, but I think Round Top is used to getting the benefit of home court advantage. So back to play we go. Carter with the serve. And it's an ace right down in the middle of the court. Point Cowgirls, 13-6. I think the Cowgirls are starting to feel a little bit. Getting a little more emotional over there, so need to kind of put a little temper on that. There's still a lot of volleyball to play. But Carter with the serve again. And good serve. Going to be to the setter. Set up in the middle. Free ball to the Cowgirls. Harkins will send it up, and Carter will push it over. Free ball. Set to the left side. And blocked. And there you go. That's 2. That's 2. There you go. Cubbetts called for 2. What is this? What is this guy saying now? I don't know, but the line official went to the up official right after that, and he's saying something, talking about something. So I don't know exactly what. Now he wants to come over to the down official.
I'm going to talk to Coach Courtney Rodriguez.
Yeah, talking to Coach Rodriguez about something. I have not got any indication of exactly what this is. Something maybe up in the crowd was said. I don't know. But Courtney Rodriguez is talking to the crowd now. So nonetheless, 14-6 favor the Cowgirls. And Carter is still serving. Just over the net. And I'll tell you, some more confusion in that back row for the Cubbetts. It was tipped, and 2 girls stood there and watched it hit the floor. Point Cowgirls, 15-6 now. Carter still at the service line. Oh, just hit the tape, top of the tape. Point Cubbetts, 15-7.
Cowgirls with an 8-point lead here.
Schobel will be back to serve for the Cubbetts. And she hits the top of the tape. So returns the favor to the Cowgirls. 16-7 now, favor of the Cowgirls. And Portier checks out, and number 8, Peyton Burrell, will check in and go immediately to the service line. Good serve by Burrell, and it's hit back. Couldn't handle that serve. Got an injured Cubbett. I think she was the one on the floor trying to get that serve. So there is an injured Cubbett on the floor right now. And they're going to take a look at her, please.
With that, we're going to take a commercial. We'll be right back. And we're back here live from Stockdale, Texas. We had an injury on the play. Hope she's okay.
Yep. Never want to see an injury between 2 great teams like that. Well, you never want to see an injury anywhere, but especially between 2 great teams, you don't. Hopefully that doesn't affect, something that the Cubbetts are wanting to do. But she is off the court now, been replaced. Cowgirls did get that point, 17-7 now. in favor of the Cowgirls, and Peyton Burrow still at the service line. Service is deep, back up to the setter. Setter on the right side, swing, and Doug in the back row. Set to Katie Self. Katie Self sends it to the back row. Doug set over on the left side. She'll tip it over. Self with the save. Set to Herman. Herman is Doug. Set on the right side and a swing. Holy moly, I don't know where that went. Good hard swing by 24 Lumbeck. Who else?
I'm sorry, we have an update from Fayetteville and Utopia. There was some bad information given. Fayetteville won that game in 3.
So Cubbetts are on the serve, and happy birthday for who else? Number 24 Lumbeck. Point Cubbetts, 17-9. Still lots of room here. Dehennis in the lead, but we need to break this serve real quick here. Salinas on the serve, and Frosch gets it up over Herman. It's going to be set over on the left side. Tip. It's going to be right at the net, and Schobel goes over and puts it down for the Cubbetts, 17-10. So Salinas still on the serve for Round Top. And the serve is out. That's what we needed right there. Every once in a while you need a cheap one. And that one right there was a cheap one. So 18-10 now. Maddie Rodriguez checks in. And Katie Self will be back at the service line. Good serve for Self. It's going to be set up on the right side for Schobel. And that block is going to go out again. The block is, well, the Hennis coaches are trying to say it went off the standard, but I don't know if it did or not. I couldn't really tell because of the block, when she was jumping. I couldn't see. So she's trying to talk to him, ask him about it. Want to make sure everything's right. So, okay, well, that discussion's over with. Point does go to the Cubbetts, 18-11. Self checks out, and McFadden checks in. And Burrow will pass up to Frosch. Frosch to Herman. Herman blocks. Carter receives it. Set up again. Herman. And 24 with the block and puts it down.
Round Top hanging in there. Cutting the lead down to 6.
18-12. And number 12, Eilers, on the serve. It's going to be out.
Oh, wow.
We both thought it was going to be out, and the only person that counts is that referee back there with the flag.
Yep.
She said it was in. So 18-13 now. Still in favor of the Cowgirls. So short, Frosch with the set, and Carter, and a great attempt, and it's going to be a free ball back over. Herman with the short pass, and Herman with the and Hudgens. Gosh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep up with everything here. Hudgens was, just pushed the tip over.
What y'all are seeing on the screen, y'all see the whole court. Actually, Dale and I are here in the bottom corner nearest the exit because we needed some good reception to bring this game to y'all live. We're in an old gym and service is not too well, but we're glad it's cooperated so far, and we hope that it continues to do its job.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Once again, I want to take this opportunity to thank BJ for setting all of this equipment up, being at all the games this year. It's meant a bunch to everybody, especially during this pandemic time where there's only very few folks can actually get to the games. I know it's meant a lot to those folks that couldn't. They could follow along on the Facebook Live and keep up with the Cowgirls. Thank you very much for everything you did.
Welcome. It's fun. I'd like to also thank my student operator, Xavier Gonzalez, camera operator for the Hennis Athletics. He does all the hard work moving left to right.
There you go. So back to play we go. The serve and pushed up to Frosch. Frosch sets Rodriguez. Rodriguez with the swing. Doug back up, and it'll be a free ball over to the Cowgirls. Burrow up to Frosch. Frosch sets Herman, and off of Cubbett. Good job. Good job. Mabry Herman had a great swing on that ball. Point Cowgirls, 19-14. And just like in baseball, you make a good defensive play, you're right back up to bat. Well, Herman is at the service line now. Serve is up, and it's going to be right. And it's going to be a battle at the net, and Rodriguez wins that one. So 20-14 now. 20-14 in favor of the Cowgirls. Herman still at the service line. Good serve. Up to the setter, and setter off to the right side. Schobel will push it.
And paints that corner.
And paints right in the corner. Point Cubbetts, 20-15. So we're a little bit closer, but not near close enough yet.
No, these Cubbett team's not going to give up. They're not going to lay down. They're going to fight.
Not at all. Not at all. So Nelius on the serve, and it's going to be Ruiz to Frosch. Frosch to Carter. Carter with the swing, and it's Doug. It's going to be set back to Hudgen. And a good, it was a good save, but it was into the net, and we couldn't quite hang on to it. So point Cubbetts, 20-16 now. Round Top with the serve. Burrow, McFadden, and Ruiz in the back row. McFadden up to, we don't need that. Pass over, and number 25, Schobel, puts it down for a Round Top. 20-17. We need one of those cheap ones, cheap and easy ones right here. Not on the serve, though. Good serve. Frosch with the set to Rodriguez. Rodriguez tries to put it down. Push back in the back by the setter. Frosch will set it up for Carter. Doug right at the net. Oh my gosh. I didn't think we were there. We were there to see it. And 25. Maddie was right there for the block. Sorry, folks, for yelling. I didn't see Ruiz right there to pick up the tip. And I thought two of them were just looking to see, and they were going to watch it fall. 20-18, though. Round Top with a serve once again. Frosch with the set to Carter, and it's going to be tipped off the block. Going to be set on the left side. And blocked again. Frosch with the serve again to Carter. It's going to hit off the ceiling. It's going to be set, and it's a free ball. Set to Rodriguez in the middle. Rodriguez tried to tip it to the right side and couldn't quite get there.
What's a point for the Cowgirls? I'm not sure what happened. I missed. Okay. She pointed that way. Now she pointed this way.
They mistook. Okay. So 2019. So the serve is up to Frosch. Frosch to Victoria. And it's going to be back over. Frosch tips it. 25.
Great dig.
Good dig by Ruiz. You're right. Hudgens. And she hits the top of the net, comes back over. So Cowgirls with the point. And that's exactly what we needed. Break that momentum. 21-19 now. And Jolie Frosch at the service line for the Cowgirls. Ooh, good serve. And it's going to be set on the left side. It's blocked. And that tip just kept it from going right there in the middle. Couldn't quite dig it. So 21-20, still in favor of the Cowgirls. And the libero serving now for Round Top. Carter to Frosch and Rodriguez. And a tip by the Cubbetts. And it finds the floor. 21-21, game is tied. Cowgirls are going to call a timeout. And I think that's exactly what they need.
Yeah, that's...
BJ, let's take a little timeout with them if we can.
Yes, sir.
Cowgirls volleyball continues in a moment.
All right, here we go. We're back.
All right, folks, we are back here. Score is tied at 21. Round Top has got the serve. It's a short serve. It's going to be kicked over to Portnier, and Carter, free ball to the Cubbetts. Going to be set in the middle of 25. She's going to tip it, and she will find the middle of the Cowgirls defense empty.
Round Top has come back and take the lead by one.
22-21, and they still have the serve. And here's another serve. Carter will pass it to Frosch. Frosch to Carter. And she tried to just tip it over. She needs to get up there and swing. She's had a lot of success with that, with hitting it off the block, and that wasn't good. So 23-21 now. And it's a short serve. Once again, Frosch. And that's what we need right there. That's exactly what we need. Carter puts it down just in the corner. So 23-22. Maddie Rodriguez will serve for the Cowgirls. Katie Self checks in for Burrell. Good serve. They're going to set over on the left side to Salinas, and it's blocked. Great block by Carter and Portnier.
And once again, we're tied up again.
Tied up once again, BJ. Wouldn't have it any other way. 23-23. Maddie Rodriguez on the serve once again. Good serve. It's to the setter. She's going to set in the middle and going to put it out right at the baseline. Point Round Top, 24-23. So it's game point Round Top. Got to protect it right here. Serve is over. Good serve. Harkins up with it. Frosch on the set, and Carter. And it's going to be tipped off of the Round Top player. Point Cowgirls. So we're tied once again, 24-24.
Trading points back and forth here.
So Ruiz will check out, and Herman checks in. And Carter with the serve for the Cowgirls. Good serve. Libero has it up to the setter in the middle, and it's going to be, I don't know, was 2 in the net? I don't know what she's talking about. Somehow, anyway, Cubbetts point. Not exactly sure what he called there, but 25-24. Once again, Round Top on top, game point. Got to push through here. And Carter has it up. Self will send a free ball over. Setter's got it. We'll push over to the right side. And it's going to be blocked, and Round Top is going to win game 3. 26-24. One heck of a match, BJ.
Yes, sir. It was good. It was a game of runs. Cowgirls had a 6 to 8 point lead, 10-point lead at once. Round Top fought back, came back. And we're headed to the 4th set here. Round Top's not giving up, fighting back.
Absolutely not, and wouldn't expect them to. They've come too far in too many different seasons to give up being 2 games down. So anyway, Round Top does take game 3, but not without one heck of a fight, 26-24. So Cowgirls are going to have to come out and just really continue to do what they're doing.
Right.
I mean, they've found a good formula. Carter needs to get some good swings. Rodriguez needs to get some good swings. Keep playing the good defense in the back row like they've been doing. You know, McFadden and Ruiz and Burrell and Carter in the back row. She's been doing having some good defense back there. So it's not really a case of we need to do something a lot better. There's a few things we need to do better, right. And breaks are always good too.
Right, they've had a couple of miscues as well, but I mean, it's been a great battle back and forth. No, either way, both teams.
It sure has. It sure has. So we're really looking forward to this 4th game here. Want to just mention something once again. We did have some flawed information, we'll put it that way, and we incorrectly reported that the Utopia and Fayetteville score. Fayetteville has won that game in 3 games, so the winner of this game will face Fayetteville in the regional finals with a trip to state on the line. And that is nowhere that either of these teams haven't been before.
Right.
So both of these teams have been exactly there, and I don't think it's going to be a case of nerves here. We've gone 3 games. I think all the nerves are out the window by now.
Right. It's time to play now.
It's just time to execute, run your plays that you've practiced over and over and over and over since August, and it's one of those things you've got to execute. Right. We really have to execute here. So I think I'm going to go out on a limb. I think Cowgirls take it 25 25-22
25-22.
in this fourth game. So I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm not gonna call myself a prognosticator, but if I call it right, I'm gonna buy a lotto ticket on the way home. So, all right, we're just about ready. Cowgirls are on the floor, and the Cubbetts are making their way out there. Frosch, Herman, and Self in the front row. Harkins, Carter, and can't quite see the Peyton Burrell in the back row for the Cowgirls, and Burrell will be serving. Fourth game, so Cowgirls will be serving. All right, everybody set, and there's the whistle. Burrell's first serve is good. Setter will set it to the left. It's tipped. Harkins has it. Frosch sets it, and block. Herman's blocked, and Herman was blocked. It went to Harkins. She made a good effort to get it, kept it up in the air, but couldn't quite get it high enough. So Cubbetts with the first point in Game 4, 1-0.
It's going to bring back Katie Eilers to serve for the Cubbetts.
Carter sends it up to Frosch. Frosch sets it. And Katie Self with the kill off the Cubbett tip. So point Cowgirls, 1-1 now. And Katie Self will be at the service line. Harkins checks out and Maddie Rodriguez checks in. And good serve by Self. Set up on the right side. And she can't get it over. That wasn't a block, that hit the tape. Oh my gosh. So on we go. And it's saved, and it'll be a free ball to the Cowgirls. Frosch has set it to Rodriguez. Rodriguez over, and it's going to be another free ball to the Cowgirls. Carter sends it to Frosch. Frosch sets up to Herman. Can't quite get there. Set on the Cubbett side, and it's going to be saved by Carter. Set up to Maddie Rodriguez. Maddie Rodriguez almost down in the middle. Back row spike. Wow. And Frosch with the quick hands gets it up. And it's going to be back to Frosch. Frosch to Herman, blocked at the net. When 24 spiked it, it didn't go over. It hit the top of the tape. I don't know how nobody saw that. That's about the only good thing we saw from our vantage here. But point round top, 2-1. And the serve is back. Frosch runs to get it. She's going to hit it. Carter sends it over on the free ball. Set is in the middle, and it's off the block. And, McFadden couldn't quite reach it off the block. Point round top, 3-1. And Nelius on the serve for the Cubbetts. Serve is good to Rodriguez. Frosch to Herman. Herman sends it over off the block, and the setter will do the free ball back. Frosch sets it up to Maddie Rodriguez. Set up right in the middle to Hudgen. And it falls into the backcourt. Point Cubbetts 4-1 now.
Round top coming out strong, start the fourth set.
So Nelius on the serve once again. We need one of those cheapies. And there it is. There it is. Called it. Serve was out. 4-2 now. Still in favor of round top. Herman at the service line. Good serve up to the setter. Setter on the right side. And Hudgen puts it down for the Cubbetts. 5-2 in favor of round top. Hudgens with the serve. And sends it deep. And it's going to be off of, can't tell who that is over there, but into the stands. Point Cubbett 6-2 on the ace. Time for the Cowgirls to mount some kind of little momentum swing here. Down by 4, you don't want to go down by much more. So Hudgens with the serve once again. She's going to tie her shoe. And since they haven't blown the whistle there, you're able to do that without calling a timeout. Now the whistle is blown. Here's the serve. And good serve. Pass just over the net. It's going to be set up right in the middle. And tipped over. And Rodriguez tried to tip it back up. Couldn't quite get there. Once again, point Round Top, 7-2 now. We're getting into timeout territory here pretty quick. Hudgens with the serve. Another good serve. Pass up to Frosch. Frosch to Carter. Carter with the tip. Ooh. That dig went right off of one of the Round Top players. But point Cowgirls, the good thing about it, 7-3. And Jolie Frosch with the serve for the Cowgirls. Rodriguez, Carter, and Portnier in the front row. Serve is up and tip. And another tip. And dug out. Frosch with the set to Carter. Carter has a tip. It's dug. It's going to be set over to the right side. A free ball to the Cowgirls. Pass to Frosch. Frosch will give it to, oh my gosh. That's probably one of the first errors Carter's had all night. It was a good set. She got it a little too high and it was out. 8-3. Served by Round Top. Carter has got it. Gets it up to the net.
Oh.
And good job dig by McFadden. And Frosch sends it over a free ball. It's going to be set at the net. And
they say it was in.
They say it was in. 25. Schobel. Once again for Round Top. 9-3 in favor of Round Top. And the Cowgirls take a timeout. They needed that timeout. Yep. They need to kind of get a little regrouping going on, maybe break some momentum.
Head coach Courtney Rodriguez calls timeout, try to break that momentum, get the Cowgirls poised, calm, make some corrections.
It's going to be a point of just calming down a little bit, making the plays they need to. A few of these points have been just off bad passes right at the net.
Right.
And resulted in some cheap plays by Round Top. So just need to kind of calm down, get everything back in sync. We'll be okay.
I'd like to thank all of the viewers from Round Top, Dejenes, Medina County, around the world watching as we've gone global.
That's right. I didn't even think about that. Facebook is global, so if you're listening in Germany,
we do have viewers from Panama watching and Hawaii. It's awesome.
Wonderful, wonderful. So back to play we go. Served by Round Top. Up by Ruiz, set by Frosch. Carter. And it's dug. It's going to be hit up and free ball to the Cowgirls. Jolie Frosch runs the ball down. And it's going to be another free ball by Carter. And a miss hit by the Round Top Cubbetts. Cowgirl point 9-4. 9-4. Favor of Round Top. And Maddie Rodriguez is going to be at the service line for Cowgirls. It's a good serve. Up. Setter is there. It's going to be a free ball. Oh. I'm not quite sure what happened there. It was a kill from the back row. And we couldn't quite come up with it. So point Round Top. 10-4. And Schobel is at the service line for Round Top. Harkins up with the serve. Frosch with the set. And it's going to be over. Set on the left side of the net. Saved. Frosch up with the set.
Ooh, just missed the line.
Just missed the line back here. But it was out, so 11-4 in favor of Round Top. Got to mount a comeback here pretty quick. Pretty quick. Good serve. Over to Frosch, and there you go. That's the way you do it. Right off the block by Carter. Point Cowgirls 11-5. And then Carter's not going to go back to the service line. So 11-5 in favor of the Cubbetts. Carter serving. Good serve. Set up right at the net, and it's going to be blocked, but it's back up. And it's Jolie Frosch was going to push in the back, and it went off the block of 24 Lumbick, and it was out. So point Cowgirls 11-6. That's one. Need a few more like that, but that's one. So Carter with the serve. Good serve in deep corner. Up to the setter. Set to. Good save by Harkins. Set by Frosch. Carter with the spike in the back. It's going to be a spike from the back row. Harkins passes to Frosch. Frosch will set to Herman. Oh,
just missed the
and
line.
she just hit it out on the side. You know, these girls aren't missing it by much, but you know what? It doesn't take much. If it's out, it's out. So 12-6, and Salinas will be back for the Cubbetts. Serve is good. Passed up. Frosch will set to the far side. Herman, and that time that wasn't close. She caught it way back behind her head and resulting went out of bounds. 13-6 now. Favor of Round Top. Need another cheap one here. Good serve. Pass to Frosch. Frosch will set it up. Doug on the side. Hudgens with the kill attempt. Carter. Dig set by Frosch. And
wow.
Left-handed
by Mabry Herman.
Herman caught him off guard and just dumped it with the left hand. And point Cowgirls 13-7 now. And let's see. Looks like number 8, Peyton Burrell, the freshman, is at the service line. Good serve. Setter's got it over on the right side. Lumbick, she'll push it back. Save to Frosch. Herman's got the swing, and they can't come up with a dig. So point Cowgirls 13-8. Put another mark in Mabry's kill total.
Right.
13-8, and Burrell still on the serve. Serve is good. That goes up to the left side. Hudgens.
Oh, nice punch.
And I don't know how that was good. The Cowgirls got it back over. We'll put it that way. And a block, and it's up again. Carter sends it over, a free ball. It's going to be set on the left side, and it's Harkins has got the dig. Burrow up to the front, and Carter with the back row swing. Cubbetts with the save. Free ball up to Frosch. Frosch sets it to Mabry. It's blocked at the net. Frosch up with it. Harkins sets. Carter in the net.
Oh, great save.
But it's saved out by the Cubbetts. So point Cowgirls. Holy smoke, what a rally. What a rally. Both teams now. So 13-9. Favor of Round Top. Burrell still at the service line. Another good serve. And Hudgens sends it over. Frosch sets it up. Carter she tried to dump it again from the back row, and that's not her strength. She really needs to just take a good swing from back there and send it in the back row. So point Cubbetts 14-9. Good run by the Cowgirls to kind of catch things back up. Number 12 with the serve. Carter to Frosch. Frosch to Herman, who swings and gets it through the block.
That's what we need to see.
That is exactly what we need to see. We've got to be a lot more aggressive like that. Point Cowgirls, 14-10. Katie Self at the service line. Her serve is over, and it's going to be too far over. Rodriguez tries to go up. It's going to be set back, and it's going to be tipped.
Oh, great
and Rodriguez
Good
tips
backup.
it again. It's a battle of tips right now. And in the Frosch has got it. Katie Self will.
Great save.
Great save. Great hands by both teams. A set in the middle. And another. Wow. Okay, well, it went off the Cowgirls out of bounds. Sorry about that. 15-10. Favor of Round Top. And it will be number 6, Nelius, the serve. Serve is good. Burrell is up to. Oh, that's good. And Jolie Frosch wins a battle at the net against Schobel. Believe that.
Yeah.
So good job, Jolie. Way to get up there. Point Cowgirls, 15-11. Herman with the serve. And it's going to be tipped in the back. And there's not going to be anybody get it off that second hit. Point Cowgirls, 15-12. Good serve that time by Herman. Herman once again at the service line. Ooh, yeah. Need a little more altitude. Point Cubbetts. 16-12 now. And number 13, Hudgen, at service line for Round Top. Her serve is good. Ruiz to Frosch, set over to Carter. Carter swings, and it's going to be right at the net. Another set, and it's going to be a tip. Great job, and it sent it over free ball. Cubbetts set up in the middle, and it's set. Going to be a free ball. Nope, Victoria's going to push it in the back. That's got to be a 2. Free ball. Frosch has got it. Set to Carter, and Carter puts it down. Boom. Boom, boom.
Victoria Carter painted that line because that was
did. Woo, that was close. As long as it catches any part of the line. 16-13 now. Frosch at the service line. Serve is good and a bad serve receive. Hits the floor, so point Cowgirls. 16-14. We're trying to get there.
Neck and neck.
Frosch with the serve. And once again, backwards, it's going to be a free ball over to the Cowgirls. Frosch will set Carter once again. Ooh, good save. And it's another free ball. Pass to Frosch at the net. And, ooh, Rodriguez got it over. It's going to be a set for Salinas. And Salinas is going to find the middle of the Cowgirl defense. Point Round Top, 17-14.
Exciting to watch.
It is exciting to watch. Portnier and Rodriguez and Carter in the middle at the net. And they're saying Victoria hit the net. And we have another Round Top player looks like she might be injured. Our score is 18-14, favor of Round Top.
We'll be right back after these messages. You're watching Cowgirl Volleyball. And we're back here live from Stockdale.
All right, so the injury has been taken care of. And back to play we're going to go. Round Top has got the serve. Once again, 18-14 in favor of Round Top. Krause with the serve. Serve goes over, and it's off of Carter. Took a little dive right there, right at the end. Point Round Top, 19-14. Got to have a point here, Cowgirls. Got to have a point here. And they're going to call a timeout. Cowgirls are going to call a timeout this time. So let's take a timeout with them, BJ.
All right. We'll
Cowgirls volleyball will continue in a moment.
Back.
All right, folks. We're back live from Stockdale, Texas with the Region 4 semifinal between the Cowgirls and Round Top. Cowgirls are up 2-1. Fourth game here. And Carter will send it back over. It's set in the middle and blocked by Rodriguez. Free ball to the Cowgirls. Set right there for Rodriguez. Blocked all the way in the back row, and nobody will get that one. Point Cubbetts, 20-14. Blocked by Number 25, Schobel. Once again, called her name a lot tonight.
Right.
So Round Top serves. Carter with the serve receive set by Frosch. And Carter goes over and find the middle of the floor. Point Cowgirls.
Time for the Cowgirls to go on a little run here.
Go on a big run. Let's 10-point run. Let's just end it. 2015, one at a time though, one at a time. Rodriguez on the serve. Good serve up to the setter. Setter in the middle. And Katie Self with the up. Rodriguez. They're going to say that was a lift. I've seen girls do that literally thousands of times in volleyball, and it's never been called a lift. But that's okay. 21-15. Schobel with the serve for Round Top. And good serve. Harkins off of the side of her arm. Point. Round Top 22-15. And Schobel still with the serve. Good serve. Frosch with the set. Carter pushes it over. It's going to be set over to the right side. And a swing. Good dig. Going to be right at the net. And oh my gosh, good save by Frosch. Going to be right back up at the net. And pushed into the back row. Saved. Frosch with the set. Carter with the swing, and it's in. About 2 foot past the 10-foot line there. In for the Cowgirls. So 22-16. And Carter will be on the serve. Portnier, Herman, and couldn't tell.
Self in the front.
Self in the front. Gotcha. Thank you. Set and block. Blocked by Herman. Point Cowgirls, 22-17. That's exactly what we need. We need to get that block game going too. Get back in this thing. Carter with the serve once again. And good serve right off the Cubbetts' arm. Point Cowgirls, 22-18. So Frosch, Harkins, and Carter in the backcourt for the Cowgirls. Another serve, and
nearly rolled off the top of the net.
Rolls across the tape. And point Round Top, 23-18. So Salinas now the serve for Round Top. Can't give them any more points right here. We've got to have these. Pass. The battle at the net. And Frosch loses that battle. So game point for Round Top, 24-18 now. Salinas on the serve. And it's a good serve. Carter punches it back up. Frosch over. And Self, good save and passes it right back over. Set to the left side. And nope, that's a two. Hudgen tried to hit it twice. You can't do that. Point Cowgirls, 24-19 now. And Peyton Burrow will check in for Portnier. And it'll be Burrow, Carter, and Harkins in the backcourt. Herman, Self, and Frosch in the front court. Burrow's serve is over, and it's right up. And that's a good job by Herman getting down. Herman got the happy birthday and put it down like you're supposed to. Point Cowgirls, 24-20. Peyton Burrow, you just got to work one point at a time here. 1 point at a time. And Burrow's serve is over. Going to be set to Lumbrick. She's going to push it. I don't see how that is legal. But it's down. And Round Top will win game 4, 25-20. So we will be off to a game 5 here in a few minutes. And, of course, as many of you know, and as some of you might not, game 5, high school volleyball, well, college volleyball too,
right,
is 15-point, race to 15. But you still have to win by 2. You can't just get to 15. It's still got to be by 2. But it is a race to 15, so not near as much leeway this time. We've got to get off to a really fast start and build up some points here pretty quick. Thank you to my beautiful wife for bringing me another water because my throat is about to be parched. I was hoping we wouldn't need more than one water this game, but unfortunately neither team wants to go home a loser tonight.
I don't blame them. It's exactly one day old. A year ago, couple of years ago, when the Hennis reversed it on Round Top. Now Round Top's reversed it on us, where the Hennis was down 2-0. They came back to win in 3 straight sets, and now Round Top's trying to return the favor.
That's exactly right. I remember seeing that memory in my Facebook page
today.
It jumped. Today it was. Yes. And we. I even watched the highlights from when you videoed it, and I thought, holy smoke, that was awesome. Hopefully we can do some of the same stuff. But anyway, we are at a game 5, unfortunately, but that's okay.
Exciting games. They've been all close.
That's exactly right.
Cowgirls won the first set 25-21. The second set was even better, 27-25. Round Top has won the last 2 sets, 24-26, 20-25. Exciting game.
Yeah, there hasn't been, a runaway really to finish a game. Both teams have been down before and climbed their way back into it.
Just when you think one team's going to run away with it, they call timeout. They break all the momentum. There's a run, and
right. Then there's a run to get right back into it. So neither one of these teams is got any give in them, any give up. Let me put it that way. And it's going to be game 5, so it's an odd numbered game. So I didn't see that they flipped. So I didn't, unless I just missed it. But I didn't see them flip at all. So I'm thinking that Round Top is going to have the serve, because it is an even numbered game. Once again, game 5 is a race to 15. It's imperative that you get out quickly, and get some points on the board. Okay, well, Round Top does have the serve, and here we go. Eilers with the serve, and it's in. Passed up to Frosch. Frosch will set. Rodriguez, and she got blocked, and the block hit the floor. So Round Top with the first point. 1-0 now. Eilers with her second serve. It's going to be passed up to Frosch. Frosch will set to Herman. Herman swings, and it's going to be off Round Top defender, point Cowgirls. 1-1. So just like that, we're tied right back up. Herman at the service line for the Cowgirls. Pass up, and it's going to be a battle at the net, and it's going to be down. Maddie Rodriguez with the happy birthday for the Cowgirls. 2-1 in favor of DeHennis. Herman with the serve once again. Good serve, passed up. Going to be set over on the right side to Lumbrick. She tried to pass it that time. She tried to pass it again. Wait a minute. Oh, they're saying it was blocked. I thought it hit the tape. That ball hit the tape. It didn't hit hands. But they called it for Round Top, so we're tied up 2-2. Serve is up, and Frosch has got it. And Doug. And there was some confusion between Schobel and Eilers. Results in a ball in the net for the Cubbetts. 3-2 in favor of the Cowgirls. And Jolie Frosch will serve for the Cowgirls. Good knuckleball serve. Going to be right at the net. She'll come up. Set to Carter. Tip up by Eilers. And set over to the left side. Good defense. Set up by Frosch again. And Carter's kill off the block finds the floor. Point Cowgirls 4-2. That's what we need right there. We have got to get Carter back swinging hard again. So 4-2. Frosch with the serve. Another good serve. It's going to be set on the right side. Hudgens up with it. Oh! And Maddie tried to get to it, Maddie Rodriguez, and went through her hands, so point Cubbetts. 4-3 now, still in favor of the Cowgirls. And number 15, Hudgen, will be serving. Her serve is over. It's good. Frosch with the set. And Rodriguez with the tip. Controlled, set up in the middle. And another tip. Great save by the Cowgirls. Back over. Free ball. Another set, 25. Ruiz with the save. And, that kill by Carter was probably going to be out. But thank you to Hudgen, who did get in the way and hit it. So point Cowgirls. 5-3 now. Favor the Cowgirls. And Coach Rodriguez is going to get a rotation check.
No, there's a.
I got you.
Sweat on the floor.
Yeah, he got a towel. Yeah, that's what she was asking, a rotation
check.
Okay. He thought she meant he thought she meant there was something on the floor, so he grabbed the towel, but she wanted a rotation check just to make sure. Maddie Rodriguez is going to be at the service line. So they're checking it now, making sure everybody's in the right positions, which is really critical right now. Every point counts. So, okay, everybody's in the right position. Maddie Rodriguez at the service line for the Cowgirls. Her serve is up and over. Good serve. Set to the left. Salinas goes over and down the line by the block, and it's in. Point Round Top, 5-4. Still in favor of the Cowgirls. Looks like number 3, Krause, will serve for Round Top. Her serve is good. Harkins to Frosch. Frosch sets it. And Carter once again off that block. That's what we were talking about. She needs to get that going. 6-4.
Maybe Herman's going to check in for Kayla Reese.
So Herman needs to do the same thing. She needs to get swinging too. So Carter will be serving. Jump serve is over. Set up in the middle. And
great save.
Harkins up. It's going to be a free ball. Set up in the middle once again. And that time, Schobel did not miss. She went on the right sideline, and it was in. So point Round Top, 6-5. And number 24, Lumbrick, checks in. Just when you think you're getting rid of one, here comes the other one. So Schobel in the back row to serve. And her serve is in the net. Every once in a while, you need one of those cheap ones. Every once in a while. So 7-5, favor the Cowgirls. Peyton Burrow checking in for Brentley Portnier. And Burrow will serve. And good serve. And the set will be on the left side. And Lumbrick hits. Carter saves. Frosch will set. Katie Self will tip over. And another set to Lumbrick, who gets it, puts it down in the middle. Carter and Harkins were there trying to get to it. Neither one could, so 7-6 now. Still in favor of the Cowgirls. Serve, and it's going to be out. 2 in a row by the Round Top. That is not common. That is not common at all. So 2 serves in a row out. 8-6. And Katie Self with the serve. Another good serve. It's going to be a free ball over to Cowgirls. Up to Frosch. Frosch to Herman. And it was blocked, and Herman couldn't quite get it back up. So point Cubbetts, 8-7. And why would we think this would be any different than any other games? Back and forth. So 8-7. Favor the Cowgirls. Self checks out. McFadden will check in. Eiler with the serve. Burrow with the pass. Frost the set. And Herman swings. Saved. Up and saved by Carter. Up right at the net. And another good save. Frost brings it back in. Burrow with the send over. Set right in the middle. And that's 4. Schobel tried to get a little cute with it. Lumbrick tried to get a little cute with it and push it to the sideline. Didn't quite get over the net. So point Cowgirls, 9-7. Herman with the serve, and that's going to go out of bounds.
There's a lucky fan.
Off of Cubbetts, out of bounds. So an ace for Herman. 10-7 now.
Ball was sent to the 6th row.
Go get your lollipop. Turn it in the concession stand. So 10-7. Herman with the serve for the Cowgirls. Serve is good. Set up on the right side to Lumbrick. She will swing.
Oh, beautiful hit down the line.
And just down the line. Well, I tell you what, she is great at at picking those up. She's a good player. So 10-8, still in favor of the Cowgirls. Number 6, Nelius with the serve. Passed up by Burrow. Carter on the swing and down through the block and off one of the Cubbett defenders. Point Cowgirls 11-8 now. Portnier will check in for Peyton Burrow. Did a good job in the back. She was involved in several of those. So good job there. Frosch with the serve for the Cowgirls. Up to the setter. Over on the left side. And it's out. It's out. Schobel hit it out.
From our end, it looked good, but
I'm glad we don't have a flag.
Wow.
So Cowgirl point 12-8, and Round Top is going to take a timeout.
Cowgirls just need 3 more points to take this home.
All they need to do is just continue what they're doing. Just continue it. That was this race to 15 that we've talked about. Golly, this is exciting. This is exciting.
Cowboy fans on their feet. Cowgirl fans, I'm sorry.
And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to apologize ahead of time because if it's an exciting play, I may either yell or scream or shut up or something. I don't know yet, but we're going to have Jolie Frosch at the service line for the Cowgirls. Cowgirls are up 12-8 here in this deciding 5th game. Serve is over, and it's passed up. Set up and blocked. Oh, off the antenna. Schobel hit it off the antenna. So point Cowgirls 13-8 now in favor. Frosch still serving. Good.
That painted the line. And we have a great view for that one because we're right here.
That hit the line. Sorry, folks, but that referee was wrong. It hit the line. But they call it 13-9. Hudgen with the serve for Round Top. 13-9 Cowgirls. And back to McFadden. Frosch and Carter will hit it just wide. 13-10. I sure hope that we won't talk about it. Hudgens with the serve once again. 13-10 in favor of the Cowgirls. Great serve and great dig. Frosch with the dig. And Carter with the tip. Going to be set over to the left side. Free ball. Frosch with the set. Carter. Yes! Down in the middle. Point Cowgirls. And game point right here. 14-10.
Round Top's going to call timeout.
And Round Top calls timeout.
Your D'Hanis Cowgirls are 1 point away from advancing to the Region 4 final.
Against Fayetteville. We know who their opponent's going to be. So we've got to play. If you've ever dug down deep in your life, this is the point to do it. Right here. Right here, they've got to come up. And I'll tell you what, Carter's going to be up in the front row. I bet if they needed to, Round Top would put all 6 girls on Carter. If that was possible, I think they probably could.
And looks like in the front right now, Brentley Portnier, Victoria Carter, Jolie Frosch. In the back row, Kayla Ruiz, McFadden will check out. Katie Self will check in. And serving forward, D'Hanis will be Maddie Rodriguez.
McFadden is going to check out, and Self will check in the front row. So like you said, Self, Portnier, and Carter in the front row. Maddie Rodriguez on the serve for the Cowgirls. It's good serve. Passed up to the front, set in the middle, and it's a free ball back over to the Cubbetts. And it's set, free ball to the Cowgirls. And this is what needs right here.
Carter.
She hit it out. She hit it out. Maybe a little extra juice on that one. So 14-11. Cowgirls still at match point. Round Top with the serve. Good serve. Harkins will
off the rafters.
And
still played.
Couldn't get back there quick enough. So 14-12 now. 14-12.
Round Top's not going to give up.
No. Round Top is still, and Cowgirls are going to call a timeout.
Both teams trading points back and forth. Cowgirls came out of that last time out, had great execution with Victoria Carter, just a little too much power, went out of bounds. And we're back here. Cowgirls with a 2-point lead. Match point. D'Hanis 1 point away from heading to the Region 4 final. Round Top still fighting hard, not giving up, giving it their all, hanging in there.
BJ, now would be one of the great times for one of those cheap points serving the net.
There you go.
Or maybe all the way out the back line. It'd be great, but we got to play for it. We got to earn it here. So here's the serve, and it's to Harkins, and passed up, free ball over to Round Top. It's going to be set in the middle, and good save in the back. Carter sends it over, set over on the right side, and a block. And going to be down on the Ennis' side. Self and Frosch both trying to get it. Couldn't quite get there. So 14-13 now. Carter passes up to Frosch. And Self with the shot in the middle.
Ooh.
And Carter once again, it's going to be hit over. Ball is on Round Top side. It's going to be blocked. Self up. Frosch with the set. Carter with the
Carter!
That's it! Carter with the tip and the ball's down. The Cowgirls advance 15-13 in Game 5 against Round Top-Carmine. Holy smoke.
They thought Victoria was going to spike that real hard, and she just tricked them and did a little tip.
Everybody backed off of that front line to get what Victoria's been doing all night, rocking it all the way to the back row, and she decided to tip. And they dove, got their hand on it, but couldn't quite get it. So, ball game to DeHennis. So DeHennis will play Fayetteville probably this Friday evening. We don't actually have confirmation of that yet, but as soon as we do, tune in to DeHennis Athletics. BJ will have it out there as soon as he possibly can. So, live to fight another day, BJ.
Yes. Once again, congratulations to your DeHennis Cowgirls advancing to the Region 4 final versus Fayetteville. Time and date to be determined. We'll let you know as soon as we know. We'll post it. We'll let you know all about ticket information. Once again, congratulations to your DeHennis Cowgirls. Excellent. It was a dogfight.
Holy smoke. That was exciting. It surely was, BJ. So, have you got any more, BJ? I'm out of words right now.
Once again, your DeHennis Cowgirls win 25-21, 27-25, 24-26, 20-25. Win the final set 15-13. So until next time, good night and God bless.